on Thursday night, Donald Trump nominated Jeanine Pirro to be the interim U.S. Attorney for Washington, D.C. Now, Pirro marks the 23rd Fox News either anchor or regular contributor and guest who now has a job in the Trump administration. She was on The Five, one of its very popular shows. She was absent earlier this week, which was sort of a wink and a nod. Maybe something was up. Now she is going to be the interim U.S. Attorney for D.C., and almost certainly Trump will nominate her to that job for the long term as well. The pipeline between Fox News and the Trump administration really is, I think, unprecedented. Yes, of course, past administrations, including Democratic administrations, have reached into cable television for staff in the past. There's no question about that. And it's gone the other way, too, which is people who have served in administrations have then gone on to be on cable news. But we've never seen the sheer number of people, not to mention the senior positions that they're in. Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, Tulsi Gabbard, the Director of National Intelligence, who have gone directly from Fox News, or at least Fox News being their most prominent role, directly into this Trump White House. Now, I think a couple things are worth saying here. Number one, Donald Trump's relationship with Fox is not perfect, right? Very recently, Donald Trump was calling on Fox to fire its pollster because the 100 Days poll Fox News put out, which, by the way, was broadly consistent with lots of other first 100 Days polls, showed that Donald Trump was not doing particularly well. And he said this is bad, and Fox's pollster has been bad forever, and they need to be fired. Now, again, Donald Trump's definition of bad is not good for me. He thinks Fox News is the home team, and therefore its pollster should put out numbers that are good for Donald Trump. But Fox News' pollster is actually very good, and not just people who are going to just put out numbers that are good for Trump because he wants them. Regardless, the relationship has gone back and forth. Rupert Murdoch's relationship, the owner of Fox, has gone back and forth with Trump, right? But I think what's really important to take away from this is, yes, the relationship is not perfect at all times, but Fox News is the lens through which Donald Trump has long viewed the world. And I think that's what's really important. Remember, Donald Trump's routine in the mornings is he gets up, he turns the television on, Fox and Friends, whatever's on Fox News, and he reads the papers. So when he sees people on Fox, if he likes them, that's his credibility. That's their credibility, rather. I always go back, I remember early in Donald Trump's first run for president, he was on with our friend Chuck Todd on Meet the Press. And Chuck asked him where he gets his military advice. And he said, the generals, people I see on the shows. Again, that's the lens through which he looks at the world. That's how he educates himself, or to the extent he does, that is how he processes things, through that window. So if you are on Fox News and you are prominent and you are a prominent Trump defender, and Jeanine Pirro has been a prominent Trump defender for decades, that is how he will look when he is looking for someone to fill these roles. Because, and while this, again, has been true-ish, I think, for a lot of administrations, it's much more true for Trump. He believes that the most important things that you can do are be good on TV and be loyal to Donald Trump. And so Fox News has both of those boiled in, right? Particularly in primetime. People who are good on TV and people who are loyal to Donald Trump. So he doesn't pretend that being good on TV isn't a really critical marker of his decision-making when it comes to his top aides. He thinks you got to be good on TV because you got to go out there and sell his policies. You got to go out there and defend him. You got to go out there and advocate for him. And the medium that people are going to consume is through cable television. I actually think that's changing, but in his mind, cable television. And therefore, being good on TV and being loyal to Donald Trump is what matters, and Fox News is a perfect distillation of that. So it is not new that Fox News, someone from Fox News is going to jump to a prominent role in the Trump administration. But I do think it is incredible that it is now almost 24 people in senior roles in the Trump administration who had prominent roles in Fox very recently. That, to me, is unprecedented. And I do think it's a useful window to understand how the guy processes the world, what lens he sees the world through, and what matters to him. And in a lot of ways, Fox is sort of the perfect way to understand what matters to him and how he values people who are loyal and who can perform on television. All right, everyone. I ask you to do one thing if you haven't done it already. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. Gets you tons of content, and it's easy. Hit that, and it supports me. Hit that subscribe button. I hope you do it. Take care.